Hey guys, welcome to another video. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up MoreLogin. So I'm going to make this video as fast and as precise as possible, so we won't spend time on it. So the first thing you're going to do is open any browser of your choice and then copy this link. So I'm going to drop this link in the video description. So just look for the check the video description and look for this link. So you have to use this link and then it will take you to the a page like this. So the first thing, once you get to this page, you click on start for free. So you click on this and then it's going to automatically start downloading MoreLogin. So I already have it. I'm not going to download it again. So make sure, and before doing that, make sure you sign up. So come over here, click on the sign up link and it's going to show you where to register after using that link. So there are different ways to register here. You can either register with click on sign up with Google. This makes the registration very easy and fast, which I usually do for all my signing up. So I click on sign up with Google and it makes it very fast. Alternatively, you can just put your username, manually put your username, choose a password, and you then make sure you come over here, check this box that agrees to their terms and condition. Yeah, after putting your username and password, then click on sign up. I already have an account, so I'm not going to do that anymore. So after signing up, you have to go to the MoreLogin app. So this is the app. Then you're going to sign up with the same credentials you use in creating in the browser. So this same credential I use, that's what I'm going to use to sign up. I've already signed up. So now the main part of this tutorial, now that's why I said I'm not going to waste time. The main part of this tutorial is to show you how to set up your browser. So let me delete this profile. Yeah, let me delete this profile, and then I'm going to show you how to properly set up your MoreLogin browser before using it for surveys or any of your online hustle. So to set up a profile, you come over to this part where you see new profile and you click on new profile. And then here now you have two options to choose if you want the profile to be a Google Chrome profile or a Firefox profile. So I think I'll just use the Google Chrome profile, but it doesn't matter. It depends on your preference, but I prefer Google Chrome to Firefox. So I'm going to use the Google Chrome profile. And now this is an important part. What operating system do you want to use? Do you want to use a Windows operating system? If you want your the browser you're using to look like a MacBook, and that's an iOS, a Mac, iPhone, Apple operating system for Windows, for PC rather, sorry, you click on it. If you want an Android operating system, you click on this one. If you want an iPhone operating system, you click on this. But for the sake of this video, I want to move fast. We're going to use a Windows operating system. Then here is the number of profiles. How many profiles do you want to create? If you want to create 20 profiles, you can click on 20, and each of the profiles will be unique. You understand? Each of the profile will be different from the other one. They will not be repeated. But this video, we're creating just one profile. And then you can, this one, if you want to group the profiles, let's say maybe the profiles you want to create it for survey, you add it as survey. Then the next profile, if it's for PayPal, you understand? So you know how to find them easily. But since we're creating one profile here, we don't need to add it to any group. And then here now, end-to-end encryption. This doesn't really matter because this is for like people using working on MoreLogin, when you have multiple users working on the MoreLogin. So it's not really that important, but since it's a free feature, click on enable, and yeah, you have to get your unique secret key. So anytime you want to log in, you're going to use that secret key. But for this video, we're not going to use it because it's not necessary. Then come over here. This is the most important part in this screen. Yeah, this canvas fingerprint technology innovation. Click on enable. So what this does now, it gives your browser a real canvas fingerprint. So it will give you fingerprints that's from real browsers, so that all these browsers and all these survey sites rather will not see your browser as a fake browser, you get. So make sure you enable this feature. By default, it's disabled. So come over here and click on enable, and you see that it will be highlighted as enable. So after you've done this, you click on confirm. Click on confirm and allow it to create the profile. So it depends on how fast your PC is. It's going to work on the background and it's going to create your profile. So as you can see, this is it has been created. So you can come over here now and choose any name you want to use. So let me just use my Twitter handle. So let's just say this is the name you want to use, but you can name it anything for easy identification, especially when you have multiple profiles. So you know this profile is for this profile is for that. If it's a survey you want to use, you just change it to survey. You can say UK. if it's USA survey USA, so you know the profile you want to use, right? So let's just name this one back to my Twitter name. This is just for educational purpose. So once you do that, it's going to refresh, and then it's going to like change the profile name to the name you've selected. It also depends on your internet speed, how fast your internet is, for the whole process to take effect. So while we wait for that to update, make sure you follow everything in this video properly. You don't have to like rush the video so you end up making mistake. So okay, now it has changed and it's 69 live code as I set it to be. So before clicking on start, there are other things we need to change. We need to set up proxy, we need to set up other things. So click on this, and then you should see, do not just hover your mouse over it, like bring your mouse over it, you don't even need to click on it, and then you're going to see edit profile. So you have to click on this. So you click on edit profile, and it's going to open the profile for you. So it's going to show you some options you need to select that allows you to edit the profile, but I don't know why it's not work. Okay, sorry, it's based on my network. My network is messed up. So this is the part now where you're going to now make the settings proper. So look at now, this is your fingerprint part. You see it has selected some things for you, your browser type, operating system, time zone, and stuff like this. So I'm still going to show you how to set it up, manually. So let's come back over here and see, these are the things we already set up earlier. Right now, the next important part is the proxy. So we have to set up proxy. So if you don't have a proxy that you already added here, I'm going to show you how to set it up. So under here, you click on, it's by default on new proxy. So on your proxy type now, like I said, we're going to use a proxy from our provider, and our proxy provider is Proxy Seal. That's what we use. That's what everybody in my group use, because it is what I've tested and I've trusted, and it works 100%. So if you want to sign up for Proxy Seal and get an account, I have a video on it. It's very easy to sign up, and you can buy proxy for as low, residential proxy for as low as $3 for a gig, which is very, very cheap, and their proxies don't get rejected. You can use it to open any site. So let's go back to the MoreLogin. So this is it. So your proxy site type, we're going to change it to SOCKS 5, because that's what we are using, SOCKS 5. Then the next part now, your IP query channel, like what channel do you want to use for checking your IP? So you should leave it as the default, which is IP2 location. This doesn't really matter that much. Now this is where is important, your proxy server. So this part now is where you're going to put your IP address. So I already downloaded it, so I'm just going to come over here and get my IP address. So for those using proxy, what's the name, Proxy Seal, this is your IP address. After generating your profile, this res.proxyseal.com, yeah, this is your IP address. So copy it and then go back here, right? So there's a way to automatically do it, that it's automatically paste it, but I want to show you manually so you won't make that mistake. So you're going to paste it here. So you paste it in this first part as your IP address, right? Then the next part, you have to come again, your port. This is your port, that's this 10,000, right? You copy it again and come back here and paste it at this other side. So now you've gotten your IP address and your port. Then the other important part is what your username and the password. So this part where they said proxy account, that's your proxy username, and then password is your proxy password. So we'll go over to this place again and copy this one that starts with C, that has some alphanumerics that are not in capital letters or small letters, that are only in small letters and numbers. That's your username. So you copy it, and then we go back to Proxy Seal and we paste it under the username. That's the username. Then now we have to go to your password and get your proxy password. So come over here, and this one that has capital letters and small letters and numbers, that's your password. Then we'll come back here again and paste it. So that's how easy it is to get your username and your password. So after putting your username and your password, you just have to come down. Then this is on the important part, IP change tracking. So there are some survey sites you might be doing, and then your proxy will be switching every time, let's say some proxies are not good, every 1 minute they switch, some every 30 seconds they switch, some every 30 minutes they switch. So if you want to get notified when your IP address has changed, click on this IP change tracking. So what it does is that anytime your IP address changes, it alerts you that, hey, your IP address has changed and we have paused your internet connection. Do you want to continue? Then you are going to allow it to continue. So click on it. So there are two options. That's what I'm saying. This is the warning option. It will warn you, and then this is no access option. This one completely blocks your internet and you cannot browse with the proxy. Right? Why this one gives you warning? So I'm going to advise you to use this warning part. So it's going to warn you first that, look, your IP address has changed. So once you click on it, the next thing we're going to do now is proxy detection. Click on proxy detection and it's going to test and check your proxy. So, okay, I made an error. Failed to check whatever. So this is the error is I mistakenly changed the username and the password. So I have to come back here and change. So this is, so copy this and paste it. So give me some minutes. I think there's some error and then I have to check it out. So you guys should just give me some seconds to check it out, and then I'm going to resume the video. So just give me some seconds to check it out. So guys, we figured out the error and we've fixed it. So let me go back here. So remember, this is your IP address, this is your port, this is your username, the one that has both small letters and numbers on it, and then the one that has just capital letters, numbers and small letters, the mixture of the three is your password. So after getting setting up the three of them, come down here and click on proxy detection. So what this does now is check the proxy and see if everything is correct. So it's going to give you the location of the proxy, like the country, the states and other information. So this also has to do, this might take time, it has to do with the server of this stuff we're using to check its IP2 location here. Sometimes the server might be down or congested, so it will be testing it to see it's, so yeah, it has passed your detection, and then this is your IP. So it's going to show you your IP location, and then the city, the states, and even here it's going to show you the country, city and the states. So this, for this IP, we are in America, Redwood City and the rest. So after doing that, you have to come down, and then this part, account. So here now, if you want to select the platform you want to use the account for, you can add it up, or you don't need it. Then this other part now is more technical, where you can input tokens from your cookies. So I'm going to make another video where I'm going to show you where to get your cookies from, how to extract cookies from your real browser. This is more advanced, how to extract cookies from your real browser and use it here. But for just basic use, you don't need that option. You don't need to like use this option. So cookies allows you to like automatically gives your browser, this is your browser, it gives the browsing history automatically, so you don't need to manually get your browsing history. So I'm going to show you how to do that in another video. So now here, your browser startup page. So how do you want your browser? Let's say you close your browser and then after some days or some hours you open it. How do you want it? So do you want it to continue from the last page, or you want it to open a specified web page? So maybe you want to set your browser that anytime you open it, it opens maybe a specific web page, maybe let's say 5surveys.com, stuff like that, or you want it to open paypal.com. It depends on you. So manually, by default, you should leave it as this. Yes, leave it like this. So then come back here. Now this is your advanced settings. This is the most important part. This is the most important part, this part, the advanced settings. So your time zone should be matched with your IP. So what this means is that your time zone, that's the time of your browser, will automatically match your IP address. So you don't need to go to your device and change the time. No. So if your time is UK, your browser will, the UK IP, if your IP is UK rather, the browser will automatically change its time to UK IP. If your browser is USA, if your IP address is USA, it will automatically change to USA time zone. So it's very, very easy and fast and very convenient. And now your WebRTC, there are different types of WebRTC you can use. There's forward, which is to get the one from Google. There's privacy, which your WebRTC and your local IP address, it will be obtained from your IP network. There's replacements, and then there's authentic and there's disabled. So always use forward, right? Use forward. This one gives you a better security. It gives you better security and it's better than privacy. So by default it's on privacy, but no, change it to forward. Then your geolocation, make sure this one is turned on. If it's turned off, change it. So your geolocation should be based on your IP address. There, your resolution, leave it as authentic. Your font, authentic. Now, your canvas. This is very important. Your canvas, that's it. Your canvas has to do with your browser width and length. The width and length of your browser. So, here's your browser screen, your monitor screen, the width and length. Leave it as noise. Your WebGL image, leave it as noise. Then, WebGL Metabase, turn on it. It should be a custom. Then the browser will automatically give you the provider and the rendering that you need. So this is on that technical part that we don't just need to go on, but make sure it's on custom. And then if you want to change this, if you don't like this, you can just click on this and to generate another WebGL rendering for you. It's going to generate another rendering for you. So then this your GPU. It should be based on, it should match this. So put it should be based on this. If you use authentic, it's going to use the one from your device, but we don't want to use the one from our device. So we're going to use this. So it's going to match based on the information from here. Then your audio context, make sure it's noise. Sorry. Okay. So what this noise means is that it's going to create another one. You get? So it's going to create another one. But if you use authentic, it's going to use the one of your current computer. So make sure all this are set as noise and not authentic. So then now your device storage. So this is based on your fingerprint. If you change it, you can change it to, it doesn't matter how many gig you have on your PC. Like now my device storage, my PC is 24 gig, but here it's showing me 8 gig. That doesn't matter. Just so if you click on real storage, it's going to use your real storage. You get? But sorry, my PC is 1 terabyte rather, but this is showing 8 gig. So just leave it like that, because it's trying to make your PC, you understand? It's trying to make your PC unique. Yes, your PC should look different. So you can use, here you can come and manually change the name if you want to change it. So it will look like this is the name that your computer has. Then your MAC address, you can also change your MAC address if you want to change, but it doesn't matter. It will automatically generate for you. So long as it's in custom, it will automatically generate for you. So this do not track. Make sure you always disable it, right? Why? If it's enabled, it will give a red flag to website, like you're trying to block your IP address, you're going to block other things from them searching. Using a proxy already gives you a dummy IP address. So make sure, so allow browsers, allow the sites you're visiting to track your IP address so they can check your IP address. Don't worry, the IP address they'll use is the one proxies will give to you, not your real IP address. So for your do not track, make sure it's set as disabled. Then you come down. This other one, they don't really matter. Port scan, battery, and these also one are just normal shit that you can, normal things, sorry, that you can ignore. So now if you are managing data, let's say your proxy is running out too fast or you are low on proxy, you can come here to disable loading image. So if you don't want, so you can say image over 30, yes, over 30 kilobits should not load. So once you set it up like this, any image that the size is so large, it will not load. So, and you know, images are one of the things that eat data a lot when you're browsing. If you're not watching videos, yes, images eat data a lot. So if you set it like this, images that are over 30 kilobits will not load. I would not advise you to do this if you're using it for surveys. Why? Because surveys, there are some images that will load that are over 30 kilobytes and they'll ask you what's on this image. You will understand they're part of the surveys. If you cannot see it, it's because of this, and you might end up failing the surveys. So if you are doing surveys that do not require video, or you don't want to watch videos in your surveys, you can also disable video loading. You can disable audio playback. But if you are using it for surveys, I'll advise you to leave it. Do not disable this. I'm just telling you. But if you are complaining that your data burns a lot on surveys, these are what you have to turn off to enjoy it. So that's basically what you have to do. And now if you don't like this, your fingerprints, like you don't like all this information, you can still come back here and refresh fingerprints. And what it's going to do is going to check the information and then give you another fresh fingerprint. That's going to give you another fresh screen size, canvas, and everything is going to change this for you and give you a fresh one. So that's basically what you have to do, and what you need to know about Proxies, MoreLogin, how to set it up, how to set up your proxy with it, and how to use it for your browsing. So once you are done, let's open it and check if it's working. So we just need to confirm. Click on confirm. Make sure once you are done, after you do any settings, always click on confirm. If you click on confirm, it's going to save the settings. But if you forget to click on confirm and you go to click on cancel, or you just close this page, your settings will not save. So yeah, you click on confirm, and as you can see now, this is it. So I have my browser now. As you can see, the proxy information here. This is also my UK. This one I use it for my UK service, while I use this one for my USA service. So you click on start. So you're just going to speed run it, make it fast, because this video, I don't really want this video to be very long, because once the video gets long, people get to get bored and then they miss out information. I have several people that will come to my DM to tell me that you forgot to mention this in this video, you forgot to mention that in the video, but I'm very sure I mentioned it in the video. So I have to go back and watch the video, and I'll tell them, go back to this 30 minutes, go back to 8 minutes in the video, go back to 10 minutes in the video, and you're going to see the information. So this is Proxy, and this is a MoreLogin rather. So this is how it looks like. Once you open it, automatically it's going to show you your IP address. It's going to show you the states and the city. It's going to show you your time zone. It's going to show you the country, and it has done that automatically for you. So you can still do that yourself by going to wua.net. Go to wua.net to check the IP address. So while wua.net's loading, you can come here and close this. So pay attention to this. This is 108.77 to whatever. So you just go to wua.net. You can come to wua.net. You guys have to bear with me. My internet is laggy. I don't know. My internet has been down since. It has been misbehaving throughout today. That's why I want to switch from MTN. I want to move to maybe Starlinks or any fiber optic network in my area. So I'll be doing that very soon, and we'll be having like better internet without excuses or complaints. So this is wua.net, and it's loading. It's still doing your tests, conducting the test to see your IP address, your location, your browser type, and the rest. So while we wait for wua.net, okay, so it's done. This is my IP, my location, everything. And then if you come over here, you can see that this guys is 100%. My disguise is 100%, is not changing. My DNS is USA. Why I say no, I'm not using proxy. Then the IP address I have is not blacklisted, and then there's no anonymizer on. So then you come down, you can see that the time I'm using is using the time of Los Angeles, although my real time is Nigeria. This is 3:40 p.m. 3:41 p.m. is Nigerian time. But here now, my browser time, you can see. So all those settings, you don't need to manually do it again. It will automatically do it for you. And then now, look at one thing. If you check the proxy that we're using from Proxy Sale, look at the ISP. It's giving you Comcast. And Comcast that's another way to know if a proxy you're using is good or not. If the ISP is giving you is an ISP that is not a major ISP provider in USA, maybe I've seen something like data center, something like that. All those ISP are nonsense. Just know that you're using a very bad IP address, and you might not get successful with service. So look at this. I'm using Comcast. Comcast is a very good ISP provider. So it's a very good internet service provider, like how we have MTN in Nigeria, we have T-Mobile, we have Glo, we have Airtel. Yeah, so Comcast is a very good one. So I guess that's all for this video. Okay, and then I think I've seen some complaint, but okay, I'll address that in another video. But that's all for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you have questions, ask questions in the comment sections, and we'll be ready to help you. So see you guys in the next video.